This right here is just a basic therapy band. You can buy them online. You just want something that's stretchy, but doesn't stretch too easily. So we did a little exercise in the beginning class. Everybody loves when I bring my blue bands. And what happens is we're going to bring it around the center point of balance, which, so you know, it's the solar plex. So if you have at least 2 friends, you can do this at home. I'll answer that question later. What if you don't have 2 friends? Meet some people while you're here, all right? It gives a good opportunity to come and meet new people. So if you want to come to dance class and get tied up in bands, this is a good place to come. It's just a lot of fun. So we did an exercise where we really talked about moving from our center point of balance, and we just did hesitations. So what I was looking for was a drive from the center to create this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and you can see the stretch. You can see how they're holding on for dear life as I stretch, because when you move from your center point of balance, you can move 3 times your weight. 3 times your weight. 3 times my weight is a lot of weight. So when you stretch it, then we also did the same exercise, relax for a second, where we went forward and back. Get this again, you want your bands to line up with your center, on your back, and in the front. So again, as I did my drive, I'm driving with my center point of balance. Driving with my center point of balance. Driving with my center. And you see them working really hard to hold on to these bands, right? So go ahead and relax for a sec. So that's the exercise we did in class. We didn't do anything new, but after we did that, we put the music on, we practiced our movement in this 2-hand hold, and we talked about frame, and what was the definition of frame? Is basically holding your own space. So I'm not allowing anybody into my space, and I'm not moving into their space. I just keep this distance the same. So it doesn't matter if I'm in a 2-hand hold, I'm in a closed position, wherever I'm at, that's where I want to practice. The other thing we talked about, as we close our feet, that our heels are touching and our toes are slightly apart. When you're practicing at home, because I know all of you do practice at home for hours, $5 for every 1 hour of class, right? So what I'm seeing is the close come here, or it's coming forward. And I want to see that close, your heels touch, and your toes are just slightly apart when you bring in that closing action. So thank you guys again. We'll see you next week. East Coast Swing.